Welcome back to Power Lunch. Time for today's three-stock lunch. We want to help you start this new year with some gains. So we asked our trader for his top picks in the new year. Here with our trades is Quint Tatro. He's founder and president of Jewel Financial. Your first pick for 2025 is Alphabet, lower today, but on pace to close out its best month since May 2023, and its fifth positive year in six. Quint, go ahead.
Yeah, Steve, thanks for having me. First of all, we don't need to rehash what Jeremy just did a really nice job discussing. I mean, Alphabet is trading 22, 23 times earnings. It's relatively cheap for this name. $44 billion in cash, very little debt, all the ancillary components, even with a breakup risk. It's just a phenomenal mega cap name that really hasn't received some of the enthusiasm that other names have. It's definitely our number one mega cap tech stock going into 2025.
Let me just push on that, Quint, for a second, because I was kind of like, singing its praises 5 minutes ago. What if they have to sell Chrome, or something where shareholders couldn't capture a spin-out value or something like that?
Yeah, I would find it hard to imagine us as shareholders not being able to capture any value. I mean, if it's sold, it's sold, but we would benefit from that. But again, it's not like we're going to stop using Chrome. I think a lot of people misinterpret some of these headwinds and these risks. I mean, again, even if there's a breakup of Alphabet and we have a sum of the parts, our work suggests that ultimately after the shake, which would certainly ensue and I think provide an incredible buying opportunity, some of the parts are extremely more valuable than as a whole right now. So I'm not scared of that at all. And if we saw, like knee-jerk reaction on that news, which would probably be more than knee-jerk, it'd probably last a while, we'd accumulate the shares and be glad to own, these names in parts. And again, if they sell Chrome, I mean, we'll benefit from that as shareholders.
Sounds like if regulators really want to punish the company, they should just let it stay as is. Trade it 22 times and, I don't want to call it a value trap. Still 38%
you're right. I mean,
year.
You're right. That's what's keeping a lot of people away from really bidding up the name here and keeping a kind of a cap on it is just that. So in a way, you're right.
All right, let's move on to Snowflake, which that was the mystery chart cloud name we were referencing, which is down for the year, although it's had a nice finish here, up 18% the past 6 months. Why is this one on your list?
Yeah, because it's pulled back after that incredible earnings announcement. I mean, for people that are not familiar with this stock, they should dig into it. They help large companies, a lot of the Fortune 500, manage and handle their big data on cloud servers. And their partnership with Anthropic, large language model company, is going to help them really dive into the AI. They're blowing numbers out. On the surface, the stock does not look cheap, but this is a growth name that's going to put up, we think, massive numbers into 2025, and it's going to, in hindsight, look really, really inexpensive. The pullback here is a gift, in our opinion, on Snowflake.
All right, final pick is Occidental Petroleum, riding a 4-day winning streak, but down 19% in 2024, second negative year in a row. Been dead money in the oil space. Quint, what are you thinking here?
Listen, I'm going to follow the Oracle on this one. I mean, I'm going to assume he has a plan, and why not just hitch my wagon to his? I mean, it's 5%, almost 5% now, Berkshire. I like oil and gas as a contrarian play going into 2025, despite what we think could be, lower oil prices. We do think that deregulation gives the profitability possibilities upside here for the names. Also, we do think there's just going to be kind of a tailwind with the new administration. So I'm going to go with Oracle, Warren, and buy Occidental right alongside of him, even at a better price than he has for Berkshire.
You don't think he's just going to dump it like IBM?
I don't see the same. I saw a lot of challenges. I did not follow him into IBM due to shareholder repurchasing there that I think inflated the EPS. I stayed away from that one. I was glad to. I'm now an owner of it. Fast forward today. But I don't think I could actually. I mean, this is total speculation, but in my kind of notes, I've said, hey, I could see him buying this whole company.
All right, now with a vision of a reed in his mouth, tumbleweed going across the plain, we'll say goodbye to Quint with a vision of him hitching his wagon to the Oracle.